Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Type back to the video today, and today the Houston Rockets are trading for Steven Adams, Memphis Grizzlies center. Now, Steven Adams won't be available to play for the Houston Rockets until the 2024-25 season, but I still really love this trade for us. This is a player I've talked about the Rockets potentially trading for really since July of 2021. I've made multiple videos on my channel, this channel, about the Rockets potentially trading for Steven Adams. The most recent one was in the end of August of 2023. And then I also did talk about the Rockets potentially trading for Steven Adams at the end of July of 2021. And I've talked about it multiple times, and I love that the Rockets are finally doing it. The Rockets need some help with rebounding and defensively from a center. Even though they have a rising star like Alperen Sengun, we still need some help on that end with, at the five with rebounding and defensive help at that center position. And it just kind of sucks that Steven Adams, who's out for the season, will be out till next season, the 24-25 season, due to a season-ending shoulder injury, who's not played for the Memphis Grizzlies at all this season. And even had some injury problems in the 2022-23 season with the Grizzlies only playing 42 games. Will not play for the Rockets this season, but he will be available to be the backup center next year for the Rockets, be Sengun's backup, and I love that. He's going to bring toughness. He's going to bring great help with rebounding and defensively, and he's going to help with some needs that we really need. That looking at the center position. But the question is how do the Rockets still fill that void that they have at the center position and lack of defensive help at that center position and rebounding, really bad rebounding team in the NBA? How do they fill that void for the rest of this season? I still think the Rockets might go after another big man, even though they have Steven Adams next season. Look at two guys I'm thinking about who are expiring contracts going in to the next season. Kelly Olynyk, a former Houston Rocket, and Andre Drummond. I think with trading for Kelly Olynyk, you're looking at maybe Jae'Sean Tate in a second-round pick going to the Jazz for Kelly Olynyk. Maybe a couple second-round picks. Andre Drummond, maybe Aaron Holiday. He's a lower contract. Maybe and is older. Really, all he would do would come into the Rockets and help with the rebounding. Expiring contract, Drummond is, and he's older. I think Drummond, Aaron Holiday, and a couple second-round picks for Drummond. I mean, I think bring in someone who's going to help now. And sure, he's not going to come in and take Adams' job, because it would be an expiring contract looking at two guys like Kelly Olynyk or Andre Drummond. Trade details: we are sending Victor Oladipo and 3 second-round picks, 2 in 2024, 1 in 2025. I'm pretty sure that 1 in 2025 is our pick. Now, we do have 3 different picks in the 2024 draft in the second round, so I really don't know who those picks will be. We have picks from I believe we have a 24 from Golden State. We have a 2024 from OKC or Brooklyn, and then I believe we have our 2024 pick. So we have multiple 2024 picks. I don't know which ones we sent to Memphis, and Victor Oladipo. So this doesn't really hurt us. I mean, this is not like there are not any outgoing players that are helping the team now, because Victor Oladipo has not played a game this season for the Rockets since we traded for him in the Kevin Porter Jr. trade. So he's not stepped on the floor this season. So yes, we are acquiring a player that is not played this season for the Grizzlies and will not play for us the rest of this season, but will be available to start the next season. He's not gonna, it's not gonna hurt us. We're basically giving up nothing because Victor Oladipo hasn't played a game for this season. He wasn't gonna play a game for us this season. And then in my opinion, it's basically giving up 3 second-round picks for Steven Adams next season. Steven Adams will be our backup center next season. He'll be a free agent after the 2024-25 season. So I really like having Steven Adams onto the team in the 2024-25 season, but I still think you have to get someone to fill that void until Adams is available next season. And that's why I say go after a guy who's going to be cheaper than someone else like Kelly Olynyk or Andre Drummond. Those are my two favorites for the Rockets to potentially bring in. And then you still have to look at potentially bringing in a shooting guard. Do you still bring in a shooting guard if you trade for one of Kelly Olynyk or Andre Drummond? That would be a big question for me. Do you still bring in a shooting guard if you trade for Olynyk or Drummond? Let me know your thoughts on the trade in the comment section. I love the trade for the Rockets. I'm going to give it an A, a solid A, just because we'll see how Adams looks next season. But like I said, he's been great for Memphis in the past. In 42 games, 42 starts with Memphis last season, he averaged 9 points per game with 12 rebounds per game, over 1 block per game, 1 steal per game, with over 2 assists per game. And his field goal percentage in 27 minutes per game was 60%, which was near a career high for him. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out.